Thank you. Hello, my name is Richard Fink. I'm from MovieWeb. Connor, Gabe, how are you guys doing today?
Hey, Richard.
Guys, I'm so honored to talk with you. A big fan of both of you guys, and the movie's great. I just want to say that up front. I got the chance to watch it over the weekend and absolutely loved it. So I've got a lot to get into. 9 minutes,
Thank
so we'll
you.
try to get through as much as I can. The first thing I have to just say, you guys have incredible chemistry together, and it does really feel like two lifelong best friends. So I'm just curious as to how much prep time did you guys have to like get to know each other and to develop this this bond because it's just so natural.
Yeah, we got a really cool opportunity to actually get out to Nebraska City, which is where our director actually grew up and the story is based. And Gabe and I got out there 2 weeks early, no camera, no crew, and we just got to do exactly what Moose and AJ do. And so that was really cool, and that was huge for us for sure. Really fun.
Oh yeah, I mean we just got to get to know each other and got along really well with Adam and each other, and yeah, it was really cool to like walk on the streets and the same neighborhoods and houses that Adam spent a lot of time in. So it really felt like home because it was so familiar to Adam who was leading us. It really felt, and we spent time with Adam's parents at Adam's parents' house, and so it really did feel like this huge extended homecoming, and we all felt very comfortable.
And I know you guys obviously this is very close to Adam. A lot of these characters are based off people he knows, but did you guys draw from your own lives in terms of like people you knew to kind of inform your characters?
Yeah, absolutely. I think I really do feel that almost every character and experience that AJ has, I kind of had someone in my life that fulfilled that same sort of energy, or a combination of the few. But yeah, there's definitely the Shane relationship. I definitely had a guy that was kind of cooler than my family and would give me the lowdown, and that was really cool growing up. And yeah, I mean, and of course I have my best friends. I just reconnected with them recently over this, actually, my 5th grade group, and they're stoked to see it because it was all the same shit we did. So yeah, for sure.
I was a very extroverted kid, and so I think I related to Moose in that matter. But then the shenanigans and the mannerisms I definitely pulled from kids around me, and whether it's from my brother or some of my cousins or family friends or he was definitely just, I think, the amalgamation of like extroverts I knew in my life, and going back to old footage of like me as a teenager with like my friends being idiots and actual doing shenanigans, because when you have a camera in your front pocket, you record everything, and I'm really grateful to have all of that. So it was really nice reconnecting and like losing perspectives of like how you existed as a 14-year-old.
Yeah, that must be so helpful to like kind of inform this. Now, I have a very technical question to ask, but I'm just curious. Which of you was the best at writing the pardon my language, the fuck dogs? Because that's an incredibly impressive skill to do with the ketchup and mustard bottle. I was watching that and I was like, I don't even think I can draw like a smiley face, let alone write with that.
I remember we had a lot of practice. There's like pictures of just napkins across the whole bar. It just says fuck. I mean, I'm a competitive person, so I want to stand up for myself, but I think a lot of it comes down to the thickness of the mustard or ketchup you get. It's a lot about the consistency, how thick, yeah. The bottle.
Connor owes a lot of his praise to thickness.
Yeah. It's because if the hole is too big on the ketchup bottle, then it's gonna get yeah.
The hole has to be the right size to accommodate your thickness. But I didn't write a single fuck. All of that was Connor, so he's the champ.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Oh dang, yeah. I wrote fuck, and I think I also got a moment. You might need to bleep. I think I did a pussy dog.
Yeah, bleep that.
That was huge. That was a big moment for me.
Yeah, that was just the skill to be able to write with that. I was just like, man, I wish I could do that. Now, that kind of does get kind of segue into my next question is, you guys, how much improv are you guys allowed to do? Because a lot of your dialogue seems, just, the very naturalistic between you two, but is that also just there in the script, or were you guys given kind of free reign to like develop your like sense of characters' dialogue?
Yeah, it was Adam was very open with us, and we were allowed to definitely do like improv moments. But the final product that made it into the film is that's all Adam. It's all his words. I think it made a really amazing dynamic as an actor, because I didn't feel confined, like needing to hit every single line or end at the perfect time. But you know, he made sure he was getting what he needed to do justice to his exact script and the beats he mapped out, while giving us the freedom to hit each other, push each other, I don't know, throw an insult in there randomly, and that really helped with the banter, I think, for sure. And fun.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, we definitely felt we were able to ad-lib but we didn't ever really like went down like tangents, like we never changed the scene. But yeah, I think it definitely adds, you know, being able to say the things that the character isn't saying in the moment, you can throw in there. But Christian James and Michael Bonini, who played the Carmichaels, the older kids who give us a hard time, they were incredible improvisers. They were cracking us up all the time. There were definitely a lot of insults going back and forth that were I was sad to not see. But no, Adam is just such a brilliant writer that everything pretty much, maybe like a couple, like I think I have 2 lines or 2 like sentences that weren't in the actual script. Adam's writing is just that brilliant.
And Jillian Vigman, who played my mom, I have to say, she's a master. There was one scene I did with her and David Costable, who was equally as brilliant. I thought I didn't know
so
my
good.
line. The scene continued, and I was like, I don't know what my line is, and I realized that they were just making it up.
It was so much fun just playing along with whatever they would throw at you.
It really comes off on screen. And I guess that's, you know, looks like I'm running out of time. So my last question for you both is, you know, you both have worked with really talented people in the past. Gabe, I just have to say The Fabelmans was my favorite movie of 2022.
Oh,
I bugged everyone I know to go see it. So I'm just curious as to, you know, what kind of, you know, with all the people you've worked with, both of you, what is the best advice you've been given in terms of, you know, as a performer or coming to set, and what would you like to impart onto someone else if they are looking into getting into acting?
Yeah, I think I got a lot of really great kind of specific advice when I was first starting out. And I think also probably the most sort of notable person I worked with was Chris Pratt on The Terminal List. And what I learned from that as my first job ever was honestly the way that he led a set, because he was obviously the lead, but he was also executive producer, and he just took the liberties. We were shooting in like a graveyard, and he like did a whole moment of silence and like respect for the place we were shooting, and like, you know, gave this really beautiful speech before we sort of filmed in this sort of sacred space. And yeah, it was just great for me. I think I've been really fortunate. I've worked with a lot of really good people to idolize and kind of try to follow in the footsteps of, for sure.
Specific advice, I don't know, but I think I just osmosis, you learn lessons, like Conor was saying. You definitely observe people you look up to, and yeah, I think you just learn from osmosis of like people you want to emulate and people you want to be like, people that inspire you, leaders especially, but then advice for people who want to act, I guess, just like make sure you like it, because it's really stressful, and just learn what works best for you, because like everyone works different.
Guys, thank you so much for sitting down to talk to me. I really appreciate it. Like I said, big fan of both of you, and I look forward to whatever you guys do next.
Thank you very much.